up, guys, and thanks for joining me once again. I'm going to give you something a bit more technical this time. Something hectic. It's just an exercise I like to use to just brush up on my timing with my metronome. It's a little exercise I came up with. It's called playing between the beats. I'm going to try and keep this as quick as possible because it's quite simple to understand. What we've got is we've got our beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ever unchanging, right? Cool. So what we're going to do is I'm going to keep a nice, slow, even tempo and bring in playing between those beats. My hi-hat, however, that keeps the beat. So the hi-hat plays an ostinato, keeping up with that pulse time. And if we look at the first graph here, you can see that I start out with the foot, obviously, and just with the ride pattern, playing on the subdivisions, the and in the first count, and the e in the second count, and thus repeating in beats 3 and 4. So going 1 and 2 e and e 1 and cool. Okay, then so now that you guys see that, now I'm going to bring in my, oh yes, you get the snare drum. Now the snare drum I'm accenting on the and of 1, as you can see, and then I'm playing as ghost notes within the beat of 2 on the E and the and, but as ghost notes. Just so you're getting this cool effect of ga, ga, cool. And then let's look at our next one though. Okay, let's bring up the next one. There it is. Thank you. Cool. Now here I am playing the, what was the next one? The foot, eh? We've got the foot there. Yo, look at that. So now it starts getting tricky. It is a bit of an independent thing. So as you can see over here, we have the bass drum on the E and the of beat 2. And then we're going to do that for a while. Okay, so now I bring in the bass drum on the of beat 2 and beat 4. This poses a big challenge. This is where it gets challenging. Even for me, it was very challenging when I was creating this exercise. My purpose of creating this exercise was to just make things a bit better before I'd go into studio and record, and also with playing with sequence tracks. It'll be a quick warm-up towards playing with the click and being pretty sharp with it and getting a nice balance. So what I'm allowing you to do is I've placed notes that allows you to color in the beat between 1 and 2 with 16 subdivisions, so E and but it is important, and I can't stress this even more, that you must use a metronome to do this exercise. Okay, so let's have a look at, here it is over here. Take a look at the full exercise, and this is playing it full. So as discussed earlier, we've brought all the elements in slowly, and it's very important. Start off on a slow tempo, 40 beats per minute, 50 beats per minute. Really start it in slowly, bring it up fast. Once you're comfortable with it, and then you cool with it, then that's a time when you can sit. Then you can put it on before you go into the studio. Start at 60 beats per minute, work your way up to 110, work back down to 80, from 80 work back to 120, from 120 to 100, from 100 to 140, however fast you want to take it. It does get a bit crazy the faster you get it. Okay, so let's take this exercise and let's take it to the kit. Okay, so we've got some kit. Okay, so we're going to start off slow. Quarter note pulse on the hi-hats. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and then we're going to bring in the ride. 1. Snare. Cool, and that's about it. And then you can speed it up a bit and get a bit faster. 1. Like I said, it's a very, 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 very cool exercise to run with the metronome and counting and forcing yourself to take into account the spaces between the beat. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and start coloring them in and becoming more aware of the spaces between music. Cool beans. Okay, great. So there we have it. It's a cool exercise. Use it, don't use it. Okay, and then I just thought for all you guys that go out there and say, Oh, but how would you play it with music? Well, that's easy. So the track playing out will be this drum groove applied to some music that Mr. Norden wrote for us. He just heard the track and played some groove into it. So I thought it would work. It wasn't meant to play with music, but you know, if you're musical, I think you can make anything musical. You know, so cool. Use it, don't use it. It's a brilliant exercise, but remember, you must use a metronome. Cool. Till next time. Cheers.